Yes! Oh, no. Wait a minute, this is not the summit. This is what's known as a false summit. I thought we were there, and then like a fading mirage, it's taken away. To be honest, when you're tired, hot, weary, a little bit of hope disappears when you realize there's still further to go. I remember the very first time I ever climbed Mount Baldy. That's a bit of a beast of a hike. But I was hiking with my youngest daughter, and at the time Liberty was 9 years old. My son was also with us, Lucas, and he was 13. Now, Baldy's a hard hike for adults, never mind little legs. So we decided to, once we hit that false summit, rest for a moment, take a breather, have a bite to eat, catch our breath. As we were doing that, a young couple came over the ridge, and they also realized that they hit the false summit. But instead of resting and then continuing, they decided to turn back. I urged them to finish their journey. The summit was literally like a 15-minute hike. But they responded, you know what, we're just too tired. We'll come back and complete it another day. And they went back. You know what? I doubt they'll ever do that again. In our Christian walk, there'll be many opportunities to turn around, to go back, to give up our race, because it's just too hard. It's too lengthy. Whatever the excuse the enemy puts into your mind. One common way I've seen many people fall is discouragement, because they can't seem to break free from sin. And whatever they stumble into becomes hard. It becomes that persistent sin. Then guilt, shame, condemnation, everything begins to overwhelm them. First, let me tell you, the Bible says in John 3:17, God sent his Son into the world, not to judge the world, but to save the world through him. We have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We start to feel this shame. We start to feel condemnation. This is a sure sign that the enemy is trying to discourage you, to make you turn around, to go back the way that things were. Condemnation, that's when the enemy makes you feel bad about yourself, pointing out your mistakes to make you feel gross, shame, hopeless. Conviction is when the Lord guides us to realize that we've made mistakes, and he encourages us to make better choices, helping us to grow, to become a better person, more and more like Jesus. Joyce Schroeder in Tools for Mentoring does an amazing job in her module on overcoming sin, and she uses 4 sections to help us gain a godly perspective. Step 1, turn to Jesus. Step 2, let Jesus in. Step 3, give Jesus permission to do whatever it takes. Step 4, we do whatever it takes. So let's spend some time in these imperative lessons. Let us learn how to overcome sin. This is the foundation of your life. So let's enjoy the journey, and then we'll head towards the summit.